We're told dating apps will bring us love, but all we end up doing is scrolling. But is the connection we seek really out there, or is it much closer to home than we think?
Okay, so recently, how to navigate the dating scene with the using online technology like apps, dating apps.
That's really what you want to know?
Yeah, like strategies for should you talk to multiple people at once? Like how much time should you spend on searching? And then when you start a conversation with different people, like how do you stay engaged? How do you keep the same excitement?
One second, let me put on my shades. Okay, to answer your question, first and foremost, I think that focusing your time on dating apps is a waste of time.
Okay.
Like, it takes you outside
Uh-huh.
of not looking internally. I think that people should have more faith in the amount of work that they're going to put on themselves, and having faith that that work will be reciprocated by attracting and manifesting the right individual for themselves,
Okay.
than to focusing externally on dating apps or have to navigate through them. I think that dating apps are a distraction. I'm no innocent. Like, I have used dating apps before. I'm no innocent. But I do think that it takes you away from getting to know truly what it is that you want, and getting to know who you are and your capabilities and your flaws and your values and what you stand for. I think that, and this is not just dating app, I think that everything else that is outside of you, I feel that truly is a distraction
Okay.
to a lot of things when looking internally. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So that's why I'm asking you, like, is this really what you want to know?
Yes.
Or what, or is the real question, how do I better myself and connect with myself so that I am able to attract my partner?
Okay, that's a good question.
Everything starts within you.
Okay.
It generally, everything starts within you. You will not be able, and even if you did attract someone that is compatible to you to a T, even if you did that, you would lose them if your soul and your mind isn't in the right place,
True.
because you wouldn't know how to appreciate them.
Right. Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Because to appreciate them, to respect them, to not judge them, to accept them, all of those things has to come from you. All of those things has to begin within you. And if you don't know how to do that with yourself, for yourself, then how can you expect it to be done for somebody else or with somebody else?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay. I heard somewhere that 3 months is about the time that you understand a person's personality, their habits, and so forth. So after I thought about it more, I thought, okay, well, maybe I was moving too fast in thinking that we could celebrate, Thanksgiving or Christmas together.
I genuinely think that when it comes down to the person that's supposed to be in your life, I don't think you're going to have a 3 months timeline. I don't think you're going to have all these questions and these back and forth. I don't think you're going to have any of that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be complicated.
So difficult, right?
I think that the same way as we both walked in here wearing black, it's going to be as natural as that.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be as natural as that. I think that all of these rules and etc. Okay, I'm no dating expert, right? I'm no dating expert. However, I feel like when it comes down to the mind and the human and the feelings and your soul and spirit, attraction, manifestation, etc. I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm pretty good at that. And so I generally do think that when you meet the person that's meant to be in your life, it will be such a relief and relaxing connection.
Yeah.
That you will be wondering, oh my goodness, this is so relaxing. This feels so natural to me that I feel like I feel agitated or maybe nervous or whatever it is that you would be feeling, because you've always kind of maneuvered in this survival autopilot mode, right? And so when you meet someone that belongs into your life, I feel like it's going to be such a relaxing moment that you're going to feel like you need to do something extra for that moment, but you don't. Like, you know, because you've been trained to act in a specific way, to say, oh, you know, this person did this, so what do I do in that case? And that person did that, so what do I do in that case? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, we've programmed ourselves to think like that. So I feel like when you do meet your partner, none of those things will matter. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
None of those things will matter. And this is why I say that working on yourself is much more important than to be worried or preoccupied looking for a partner. Because when that situation does happen and you do meet your partner, you want to have all these tools within working on yourself enough to be confident and to know what's happening in front of you, what's going on, and to be able to say, oh, I don't have to do much. I can just sit down and have a conversation with this person. And they understand me and they get me. And you feel generous and you feel like, oh, I want to take care of you type of thing. I want to give you things. And even though you don't have to, you probably won't have to because they are independent themselves, you just feel like you want to take care of the other individual.
Okay.
That's genuinely what I feel like it happens.
Yeah.
You will know when you meet someone.
Yeah.
Like, you just know it. Like, do you know what I mean? You will know it.
Yeah, that sounds great. How do you keep the enthusiasm going? How do you stay excited while dating?
All of these questions don't matter. They don't matter. They only matter because there is a level of insecurity within you and I'm not saying that you're insecure. That's not what I'm saying at all. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm just, because I'm sure that you are very secure in certain areas of your life. Like, do you know what I mean? But there is, like, all of these questions, I feel like they come from a place of insecurity where you feel like you are competing with other people. And the moment you stop competing with everyone and just trust in the unknown, just trust in the unseen, just trust. And when you start focusing your eyes on you and your thoughts and mind on you instead of apps, you are then becoming appropriate for the person that you're manifesting.
I think for me, I was in such a state of wanting to be in a relationship, and I fantasized and I imagined a certain situation so bad that I ignored like different red flags.
I think the question is, why do you want to be in a relationship? That's the question. Like, why do you want to be in a relationship?
I think that when you're in a relationship, it's a great motivation. Like, you're motivated,
Do you not feel motivated by yourself?
Well, I was single for a long time, so I was just wanting a companion. I think we all should have companions.
Why do you think you want a companion?
Well, I'm getting older. I wouldn't mind a companion.
Do you think that you're gonna find a companion on apps?
I think that it's a faster way. I think it can be used as a
Faster way.
yeah.
That's very interesting.
It could be used as a tool. It's like Google. It's like, would you rather go to the library and do research, or you can Google it at home?
Depends how deep the research is.
Yeah, sure,
Depends how deep you want to get into the research.
sure.
But I do think that the fact that you use a faster way to find someone, to me, there's a level of desperation there.
Really?
Yeah, because you want it the fastest way. You just say it's a faster way to do something.
Yeah.
You want it the faster way. The faster way isn't necessarily the best way.
Yeah, it's not the best way, but it is a way.
It is a way. And normally what comes fast leaves fast.
I wouldn't use it as my sole. I wouldn't just be like, okay, this is my sole way. But I'm an introvert type of person, but I'm also adaptable to different environments too. So just for me, I thought it was cool, but now it's just like a little different. Like, definitely have to be careful.
A faster way to me, it sounds like a microwave. It sounds like you don't want to cook your food on the stove. You want it from a microwave.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me. And what food do you get on microwave? Unhealthy food.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? That's what a faster way sounds to me. Cooking your food on the stove, it means that you add in ingredients, you're taking your time, you're stirring, you're hiring or lowering the volume of the heat. Like, it's taking your time to cook so that a perfect meal can come out of it. Do you know what I mean? And so I feel like when you try to think of a dating app and thinking of a faster way, it sounds to me like you're seeking connection more than a relationship.
I would sometimes like on people that I wasn't attracted to.
And I think that you're seeking connection outside of you, which is the apps, because you're lacking connection within yourself.
Lacking connection with myself.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
Because I feel like if you're truly connected with who you are, if you're connected with your being, your essence, and your value and your love, all that you represent, and you're connected within you, you would understand that to find the perfect partner, you would understand that finding a perfect partner that fits you, it's not even like finding, it's almost like attracting, because that's what it is. Like, and the only way to attract anything is by become the attraction. And by becoming the attraction, that comes from a spiritual essence. That comes from an aura. And for you to have a healthy essence and aura, you have to take care of your mind and your soul.
Okay.
And if you turn your eyes all around onto you and take care of your inner self, that's when the right partner will come to you for you to share your happiness with.
Okay, that makes sense.
Does that make sense?
Yes, definitely.
So that's why I don't think the apps are the great idea. Don't get it wrong, I've used it before. I know, I'm guilty. Totally understand it. But I don't necessarily think that it's beneficial for us in the long run. I do think, however, people have been out there and they have found love within those apps.
Yeah.
The world is too big for it not to happen. So anything is possible. I'm not saying don't disbelieve that you will ever find someone there, but I am saying open your mind to more than the apps, especially when it comes down to getting to know who you are.
Okay.
Okay. That's it.